Hello guys, and how are we all? I hope you're all good. So it's the evening, I'm in the garage. I wanted to kind of talk about how my day went today. I picked up some real cool bargains and I started working on a very cool bike, the Btwin Allure, the one that I normally use on my turbo. I've ripped it off and we started doing it up. It looks sick. So I'll get back to that a little bit later, but today I wanted to talk about a couple of bargains I picked up, and these were awesome. And it's an interesting subject when we talk about like finding the right thing. So I'm a firm believer in like knowledge is power, really is. And if you know what you're looking at and what you're talking about, then you can get some absolutely sick bargains when you get to cycling stuff, and you can make a little bit of money selling things on. And to help fund my cycling, if I see something really cheap, then I'll end up just buying it and then literally selling it on eBay or something like that, fixing it up. You know, that's just kind of something I've done for years really, but never to a professional extent by all means, just for a little bit of pocket money for adventures. So last night I'm on Facebook Marketplace and I come across two things which just reeked of an amazing bargain. So first one, these bad boys here. So these are Dida RHM02 handlebars, and I looked at the listing and the lady said, I'm selling these handlebars, you know, Dida, quite nice, you know, literally. I went on there, started thinking, oh, actually, like, they've got shifters attached to, and then in the description it said, oh, they come with the shifters as well. Brilliant. Yeah, these are Shimano 105 shifters. Awesome, because 10 or 11 speed, because I can tell they're the more modern ones, they're worth really good money. So she's selling the handlebars and giving away the shifters with them. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So I thought maybe the shifters don't work. So I took a punt and I offered her the money for the handlebars. Wasn't much, it was like 20 quid. So I'll give you 20 for it because, you know, I'm taking the risk on if the shifters even work or not. Got there and the right hand side shifter was actually broken. After I ended up going to Open Sky Cycles, and Howard took a look and actually fixed it, there was just a cable stuck in there, which is quite cool. So I ended up spending 20 quid getting a really good set of handlebars, which I could probably sell for like 15, and then some 105 shifters, which I could probably get 60 to 100 quid on them, providing I'm just going to double check they all work okay. Pretty sure they're 10 speed, to be fair, they're not 11. So that's the first bargain. I knew I was going to be going there anyway, so I checked the seller's other listings and I found something else which is really cool. So she was selling these for £15. These are awesome. So I had a set of these. These are like TT triathlon bars. Had a set of these on my Fuji D6 or Fuji Normcom, which is kind of like a triathlon bike I used to have. Not that I've ever done a triathlon, but yeah, it was more TT kind of thing. Yeah, I had a set of these, and as soon as I saw them, I was like, oh, they're the T2 wings. And I asked how much you wanted for these, and it was 15 quid. And there's me sitting there thinking just with that. It was actually for the tri-bars as well, which are actually universal. So you can actually swap them around to other bikes. So I said, yeah, I'll take them as well. So for 35 quid, I went to pick them up, and I'm probably going to end up keeping these to myself because I could make a TT bike out of like an aggressive road bike, like even the Btwin, which you're going to see later in this video. I could convert to a TT bike with these and just some bar end shifters and bar end brakes. But yeah, I was really happy. So 35 quid for a set of 105 shifters, set of drop bars, and a triathlon full cockpit setup. I was really happy with that. And it just goes to show, like, I'm a big believer in, like I say, knowledge is power. If you know what you're looking at and you know what it's going to sell for, it's quite easy to make an instant decision and get onto deals really quickly. I don't recommend anyone else doing this because I like the bargains instead, yeah? So I had a really good day today doing up the Btwin, so here's how it all went. You're right there. What's wrong with it?
Morning, Robbie. Someone says the chain link's a little bit worn.
Like, a little bit. Can we just see this up close?
This is what you shouldn't have as a chain link.
That is. Hey, I need a new bread knife. Strong, Howard?
Your bottom bracket's parts, mate. You bring me the shit, don't you?
Mate, like, all I bring you is just broken bottom brackets at the minute, isn't it?
Amazon bottom brackets, yes, that you forced in somehow.
Sorry. I know I just need to finish off getting it all together and all ready to actually be a perfectly usable bike. So that's going to involve getting the chain set back on and getting the wheels that I've got for it. And then it's going to be actually a really cool bike because the Btwin is actually a very light frame for the size. And I've got some really cool, nice, slightly aero wheels to go on there, which are tubeless. Yeah, it's one of these things where I end up buying little bits that I know I'm going to end up using in the future, and it's all come together with this bike. First thing is first, these wheels need some tyres on. I was thinking about setting them up tubeless, but the actual tubeless valves I have aren't really long enough for the aero profile of this rim, so just chuck tubes in there. I got some old WTB Exposure 30s. These have seen a lot of miles. I know that just because you can tell how much they've been worn down, but I'm going to use them anyway. The bike probably won't see that much use over this winter. It'll probably be more of a secondary thing, to be honest with you. A concern of mine is that these tyres might be a little bit too big for the frame. These are 30s when I think the bike maxes at 28. So we're going to test the water and kind of see where we're at. But I'm hoping they'll be okay because I haven't really got anything but like an old set of 23s that came off a bike kind of in the loft. So this could be interesting. We will see. So the clearance looks okay, which is good. The wheels actually really suit the bike, which is also quite nice. It definitely needs a clean. Now it's time to get the chain set back on the cassette and a nice brand new chain too. So it looks pretty cool. I got one thing left to do, that'd be to fit the chain. I'm gonna wash it before I do that because when you fit a new chain, it comes with this really good oil on it, which I don't really want to straight away instantly wash off. So this is time for a clean, then the chain, then maybe a test ride. So it definitely needs some more work. Although the chain's fitted, the front derailleur doesn't seem to want to be moving. I think it probably the cable could have seized inside. Not really sure about that. The brakes seem okay. The bar take's falling off a little bit. So just finishing touches, but I'm going to do them tomorrow. My leg's giving me a little bit of jib now because I've been literally on my feet all day. So I'm going into chill. So the Btwin has been reborn. This bike holds a lot of sentimental value to me. I went up Alpe d'Huez in winter on it. It's been away from me, back to me. It's probably the longest bike I've ever had. Actually, yeah, probably the longest innings with the Riding with Robbie career, channel, whatever it may be.